Ladies and gentlemen, please don't try this at home. I'm about to launch an insane amount of this god power on these unsuspecting hobbits. And believe me, my computer is probably going to explode in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You know, god powers are a ton of fun. I mean, look, you get to be a god and summon random projectiles out of nowhere to just completely decimate armies. And you know, if you don't like the bow, you could switch to the spear. Almost like you're throwing spears at things like these poor spears at that poor guy. Or maybe some firework arrows because you want to send people into space, and that's a ton of fun. I mean, look, doesn't that look like fun? To me, that looks like a blast. Again, a blast because it can explode. But guys, I've got some new god powers for you today. Because the lovely modern meme dealer who has made Stalingrad 3, well, he's created new units who have new powers. Oh, you lovely lady, you get the ballistas to the face. Let's just wipe out these armies and then show you some of these new god powers we have access to. Oh my god, things lived. Are you kidding me? Get away from Larry. There we go. That's more than enough. So we've got these new god powers, and believe me, there's actually about 4 or 5 of them, and they're ridiculous. Can't wait to show you. We already know that the mod gives us new god powers, like the super peasant ball projectile, which I have shown you. Oh god, where to go? Why did that go there? I'm trying to bomb these hobbits. I didn't want those to go there. Oh, okay, that did a thing. So we've already got the mods, but we got new ones, such as the dark arrow. And you may be thinking to yourself, Crow, isn't that just a black hole arrow? And at first I thought it was just a black hole arrow, but in fact it's something a little bit more interesting than that. Let me just toss one black hole arrow and dark arrow right there into the pile of hobbits in slow-mo. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the dark arrow all of a sudden go into the sky and suck all of these hobbits into the middle of it, creating a crazy dark hole effect. It's not like the standard dark hole arrow that we've seen before. It brings them into the sky, thrashes them around, and that is the new dark hole arrow. I just shot Larry in the back. Sorry, Larry. Let's have a bit of fun with our dark hole arrow here. We're going to switch to the dark hole arrow, access that, and then we're going to switch to death spray. And I'm just going to go like this and have a little spray. Let's go high into the sky, just like this, and go a little death spray of dark hole arrows. Okay, so that worked out a bit more than a little death spray. And let's watch these lovely dark hole arrows spread out and fall onto the units. Can they affect ice giants who are really big and oh no, what's happening? Oh no, some of the ice giants are going crazy. I don't know what just happened. That was disgusting. Okay, let's simplify that a little bit. Let's have just one quick little volley of dark hole arrows. Let's try that again. Dark arrows go right there, lifting ice giants into the sky. They're actually capable, and I think I managed to kill some of these ice giants, which is really confusing. Let me just switch that to 1. Can a single dark arrow lift up these? Not quite. They're actually fighting the power of gravity. So how many of these dark arrows do I need to lift up an ice giant? If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that? Can we get these? Some of them, the back ones are kind of floating, but they're really not, and they're really not damaged by this. So let's try all of these dark arrows lifting the red units into the sky. And the red ones did take a bunch of damage. Some of them did die, but our lovely blue dude also kind of bit it. This is probably gonna be a big mistake. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. If we take our lovely dark hole arrow and we switch it to death beam, and I just do that. I just want to see this. I just for science, guys. Oh my god, I'm on slow-mo. Look at these guys are these actually units over here? Look. Oh my god. Look over here, guys. They have sent units flying into the distance, and now they're gone. That was a split second. Look, now this unit right here, this poor guy right here. Jeez, let me just toss some more in there because it's just so cool. What a crazy god power. The power of gravity, the power of physics. That is just so cool. So that was the power of gravity, guys. But now we're going to try something else. Remember the mathematician and the philosopher, the plus sign and the minus sign will have access to each of those right here, plus and minus. So the question is, with this power, can I shrink limbs or grow limbs? So for example, if I were to shoot very carefully, I hit the tail. I want to hit the leg, guys, but I hit the tail. So will the tail grow? Oh, that tail seems pretty beefy. What if I hit the tail again? I mean, what if I hit the tail again? Oh my god, look at this tail. It's so big. A couple more times. Oh, I just killed him. We need someone with a bit more HP than that. How about a couple of these long mammoths from the mod? So if I was to take the plus sign, and I was gonna, oh, I don't know, increase the size of this leg. Look at the big fat leg. Okay, now I gotta take the minus sign and shrink that. Oh, I missed. Shrink the back leg. Shrink this back leg. Can't really shrink the torso. Can I shrink the head? Oh no. What have I done to poor Manny? Can I shrink the trunk? Did I shrink the trunk? I did too. Can I shrink the tip of the trunk? No. Guys, this is so wrong. This is so wrong. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Where's the plus? I gotta make Manny's head bigger. This one over here. I gotta make it. Nope. I gotta make your head bigger. Bigger head. Bigger head. Yes. Bigger. It needs to be bigger. And there he goes into the sky. Oh no. This is by far the weirdest god power I have ever had access to in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. This is ridiculous. Random question. If I give the ice giant a big fat broccoli, will he be able to wield it? If I go like this, I said, if I go like this, I can't hit the broccoli? It doesn't have physics? It doesn't have a... Are you kidding me? I wanted the largest broccoli known to mankind, but instead, you're just gonna have a big fat head. Bigger! 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 Okay. Smaller. Smaller. Oh, okay. I think his head is plenty small. Oh no, his head's gone. His head was so big, it popped like a balloon. How about your arm? Big old arm, big old biceps. Every giant needs the big old biceps, just like that. Fantastic. Big old biceps, yes. Big old biceps and Popeye forearms. And you can have a big old shin and a big old thigh. Big old shin and a big old thigh. Look, there's the shin with a tiny little thigh. And there's the big thigh with a tiny little shin. In fact, it can also be a small thigh and a small shin. Oh no. He's not even able to walk. Look at that twig. That thigh, guys. That thigh looks like it should snap off at any moment. You know, sometimes I'm afraid of making something too big because I might kill it in the process. Saitama doesn't have that problem. Can I shrink Saitama down? Let me just smack him in the arm once, like that. And I give him a smack in the arm. Oh, wait a minute. Could you imagine? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch to Death Spray, and I'm just gonna hit Saitama with a whole... Okay, stop dodging, Saitama. Accept the fact that you are gonna be shrunk into a tiny little version of yourself. There you go. There you go. Saitama is unaffected by god powers. Saitama is unaffected by the minus power. He just Saitama, you gonna fight these poor guys? Like here, I can shrink. Oh, I can shrink them into oblivion. I can shrink them into oblivion. I'm so sorry. You just shrink the limbs on these poor elephants. Oh, they're being shrunk into oblivion. They're being shrunk into nothing. This game's awesome. I love this game. That's not the only god power I have access to, guys. Remember the magnet catapult? Well, I have access to the magnet power, and I can actually force these. Red didn't get affected. What if I can do it to blue? I do it to blue? Just it to blue? Yeah, you can do it to blue. I can't affect red. Why is that? I can only affect blue. I can only make blue go into cute little magnet piles, but not red. That's so weird. Now, the one question I have is, how strong is this magnet power? Can I just like rip this guy down? Any of these guys down? Wow, hold on. Wow. So it's not that powerful at all. I'm trying to rip these guys down the side is kind of working, but not nearly as well as I was hoping. I really wanted the magnets to really pull in these guys, but they don't seem that strong. So what if I just go to, I don't know, Death Spray. I just put a bunch of magnets right there. Oh yeah. No, that's working now. Now they're being dragged off the cliff. Actually, they're being held up against gravity with this magnetic power until it fades, and then they fall to their death just like that. The magnet power works, but it doesn't work on the red units. Like the red units just ignore the magnet power. I wonder why that is. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to show you the single coolest god power I think that we have ever seen in totally accurate Battle Sim. Remember the Bouncy Catapult mod from the last video? Well, now I have access to the Bouncy god power in slow-mo, the most visually stunning god power available in this game, because the balls keep bouncing and they keep on exploding. So right now, it's not too visually stunning because I've only launched the one. Let me launch maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 volleys of these in slow motion, landing amongst the armies, continuing on, and can decimate entire battalions of enemies. Now I gotta hurry up and save Larry here. So if you just excuse me while I launch explosives amongst all the monk raptors. Get away from Larry! How much damage? Oh my god, the monk raptors are still alive, guys. The monk raptors managed to live. Look at the battlefield. Can you imagine what things are gonna look like very shortly? We're just gonna switch to Death Beam, and we're just gonna make a most glorious wall that is going to bounce and decimate this army. Look at that. First line. Oh my god, the lag on my computer is intense. Maximum slow-mo. My poor computer is melting to what is happening on the screen right now. I'm in slow-mo and there's just too many explosions, too many things to calculate for even my beefy computer to handle. What, you thought I was gonna leave it there? Nah. See, now that I've already broken my computer, I actually want to like break it. I want to do just the most ridiculous amount of, this is probably gonna be a bad idea. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't try this at home. I'm about to launch an insane amount of this god power on these unsuspecting hobbits. And believe me, my computer is probably going to explode in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, that is amazing. And somehow my computer's holding up better than before. Look how beautiful that looks. Look at the explosion with all the beautiful greens and purples in the background. That is phenomenal. Guys, that is phenomenal.